Well, hello there folks, and welcome to a brand new adventure. My name is KC, we are playing the character of Lucifer here in our 7 Days to Die world. In our last adventure, we were able to secure a renewable source of food and hydration. We are now producing red tea, as well as bacon and eggs fairly routinely. We have everything in our base needed to produce them, except for the cryanthiums, which we have to go out and find, but they are plenty. But that brings me towards today's adventure. You see, it's day 7, and now we know that the Horde is approaching, but they can vary. They can be up to 3 days late. Sometimes they walk a little bit slower, but they can also be up to 3 days early. We know it's not today. The number hasn't turned red. We've seen no signs of the moon growing dark. We've seen no blood in the air. It is tasteless. Well, it tastes of pollen, but that's beside the point. But that doesn't change what I want to do in this adventure today. Oh, I want to get some resemblance of a Horde base up and running. It's not going to be masterful, but maybe we can get a fair bit of it done and we can get it fully operational. At least up to the cobblestone standard. I don't think we'll get it up to concrete. That doesn't mean I'm not going to try. It just means we've got an adventure to live. So, if you think that is something that you would like to join us and subscribe to our adventure, well, here we go. So I've got 750 shapes, and I'm hoping this is going to be enough for everything that we desire. I'm trying to think about where I want to put it. I know I want to put it near our base, somewhere close. I'm tempted to put it somewhere over here, but I don't want to put it too close to Abyssa's place. Maybe this is a good spot. Now, my preferred method of dealing with them is to get them to come up a ramp to us in a room high in the sky, about 15 blocks off of the ground. So we've got 2 here. That brings us up to this height here. This staircase is going to probably be about 3 across, I'm thinking. So to be fairly beefy. And then there's going to be like a 3 by 3 area up there. So I'm thinking it'll be like this. Oh no, not quite like that. So this is what will be up there. Then we'll have our rooms. So this is somewhat what it will look like. But we'll have another post coming out in this direction. Then what we'll do is we'll bring the central support columns here all the way up. Now this central one is going to have a ladder so that we can actually get up and into where the Horde base will be. Now that starts to bring us together with this kind of shape here. We just kind of need to fill in the floors up there. That voice does sound familiar.
Ah,
Edward.
Oh, it's you.
It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you as well. I was just doing some reconnaissance in the area, saw this place. Thought it looked strange, so I'm glad to see you all right, though.
I am. Just working on something for, I've seen the Hordes gathering, so it ain't going to be long before they start to march towards us, so I'm making sure I'm prepared.
Yeah, I saw a concentration gathering over in the burnt forest. Quite a ways to the east, but if they put their non-existent mines to it, they could reach here in a couple of days.
Yes, that's what concerns me. So I'm working on a defensible location.
Sounds good. Best I've got at the moment is shoring up the defenses over at the ranger station I'm holed up in.
I wish I could take in refugees, but unfortunately right now the place is only geared up for me and the folks here. We just don't have the room.
Don't worry about it. I've survived this long on my own. I can survive a while longer.
Well, is there anything I can do for you while you're here?
I can't really think of anything. But, here, I bring a gift. An old friend of mine showed me how to distill pure mineral water.
Oh, that'll be very handy. I do appreciate that.
Of course. I can only make small amounts of it at the moment because, well, I'm not gathering too much in the way of water in order to purify, but when I have an excess, I'll be more than happy to bring some over if you need it.
Well, we're surviving on red tea at the minute. It does great for the digestion. So I think we're set. I appreciate the offer, but I think we got it covered. But hey, listen, if we do get into trouble, there's always a deal to be struck.
Well, depending on the nature of the deal, I'm always down to trade favors for favors.
Now you're talking my language, Edward.
Well, since currency's gone out the window, what other sort of replacement for currency is there? We have to go back to a bartering system.
That's true, although Rex himself is quite fond of the Dukes.
Aye, he is. Much to my benefit, or at least my trader act is. You saying there's another trader act up here?
Yeah, literally across the road. I'm surprised you don't see him. He's literally across the road.
I did see him, but I never stopped in to say hello, so I didn't know his name.
He's a grumpy
trader
old
act-
sod.
Yeah, so's the trader I deal with. He's all the way in the south of the city. His name's Rex as well.
I wonder if they're a family.
Aye, it's possible.
I mean, trust it to be the zombie apocalypse and they're franchising across the place.
Anyways, it's getting late and the city's dangerous to travel at the best of times.
Aye, that's
So I'd
it.
best get heading on back.
If you go along this road just out front, a little bit down to the right-hand side of you, you'll run into another survivor called Abyss. I don't know if you want to pop in and say hello. She's literally on the same road, just behind those trees over there.
I might well do.
So I've got the first stages of this base all sorted out. My thinking is if the Zeds come and hop their way up here, they'll drain their stamina for one. Then they'll get up here. We can have some sort of like door system here that we can open and close, which should drop them down. I'm starting to rethink these blocks right here. Maybe we go with something a little bit different. Maybe we go with this pillar one. That's a little bit less. I don't want the zombies to be able to, when they fall through the door, to catch on the lip. We'll put the door obviously here. That'll open up when we get overrun, dropping them down here. But for right now, I think this is suitable. I know there's a lot more work to be done, but we are running out of shapes. We are running out of... Oh, I pressed the wrong button. There, I almost fell down. We're running out of shapes. We're running out of resources. I need to get this particular part of the base anyway upgraded to cobblestone. Thankfully, we had a Zed walk through here a couple of nights ago who had a nail gun on him. Just like that, we've got the cobblestone all done. This place is structurally sound. It's not quite ready for the horde yet, but it will be. What have I told you guys about inviting guests over? No! Especially when all they want to do is scream at us. The trouble is, I hear a second one, I just can't find her. Yeah, we got a horde coming in. The trouble is, I'm hungry, so I'm doing significantly less damage, and I don't have my spikes on me. Okay, I'm grabbing my blueberry pie. We'll eat that. We'll get back out there. Yeah, and we'll deal with them. Also, chicken coop. No eggs. Oh, man, I am gutted that we didn't get any eggs from that. Hello there, Abyss.
I came to help.
Well, I really do appreciate that.
Seems to have a few zombies, but I killed them with my spike.
Here, this zombie had a first aid bandage on him, so you can have it. We did manage to get a few books from that, like a forge ahead. That gives us enough for the cement mixer. And we've got a few of these, although to get the cement mixer up and running, like, what do I need actually? Like, cement mixer right here. We need an engine, mechanical parts, forged iron, and a spring. And I think I actually have most of that. Oh, I don't know the mechanical parts. That's not a deal breaker, though, is it? Like, we can't say that's a deal breaker. One thing at a time. I want a second chicken coop, which I actually don't have enough iron to make the nails with. So I think we do grab our wrench, and I go and wrench down a few cars. That'll give me a bit of iron. I shouldn't need too much iron for the nails, but it'll also give us... Where's my wrench? There's my wrench. It'll also give us the other bits and bobs that we need. I'm going to put some resources away. You know that cop that I always keep seeing around here? Yeah, he's there. Yeah, we'll put the second one down right here near the traps. And then hopefully we get some eggs from these. And I'm surprised we didn't get any eggs out of that. That's like, I've used these many times. And that's the first time I've never got eggs out of them. So because of the egg situation, I'm just going to eat some grilled chicken that I've got laying around and some grilled meat. But I want to do some minor home renovations. I want to tear out a portion of this wall. You can push this particular part of it just back one. You ended up in a hole. This is what Abyss gets when she comes over to my place riding her bicycle. There's a hole in the ground. We call this Great Britain. Potholes galore.
I made my first bicycle. I'm proud of myself.
Woo woo. And while this looks like a big gaping hole, I do want to make sure that it looks nice. So we are going to stick a fence going along up here, one of these railings that we've been used. So we've got a nice little balcony upstairs. I also wanted to be able to come out here and have a little nosy around and see what's going on. I know it's kind of blocked by the garage, but yeah, we got a little balcony upstairs now. And this was never meant to be the main bulk of our storage. This was only temporary. And this is why I wanted to do this, because we're going to put our storage back here. Now that looks better. Oh, well, isn't this just dandy? Alright, I did manage to grab a loot bag off the biker. Did we get anything interesting in it? Just athletic shoes and a couple of these. But we did get a can of sham, which is good. That'll help regen our health. Some red tea. Back into the fray. Well, you took care of most of those.
Thanks.
Anytime. Well, the time has ticked over to day 8. And it doesn't look like it's gone red. So I don't see the moon outside either. So I think we're going to be okay for another day, which is great because I need some resources. Which does bring me into this because we've got some perk points that we can spend. So I'm thinking what we can do is, what do I need for the next one in this? Strength level 5. So we can do 5. And then what do we need? We need 2 for 6, don't we? Yes. We'll go ahead and do 2 while we've got plenty of them. And then we can put 1 more into Motherlode. This way we're bringing home more resources as we're harvesting. Makes things a little bit easier. So I'm just down here grabbing some stone. And there's a really annoying thing. Because if you look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And look how close we are to being able to 6-shot it. I'm one away from being able to just do it in 5 hits. So I was wondering if I could maybe get that one into minus 69 that I want. We've got a few challenges. And I'm hoping that maybe that's going to be enough. Oh, it is. These challenges have saved us quite a few times. Where have we got? We got the skills over here. Was it under agility? No, it was not. Of course, it was strength. There we go. We've got that, which is great. Now I should. Let's see. Put it on one that I haven't hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. I'm not sure if I mentioned it, folks, but I did manage to move all of our gear over here. So these will all be torn up and we can sort of redecorate this into a kitchen in the near future. There's lots of things that I want to kind of do in this adventure. We're all over the place at the minute. But we'll start with the garage a little bit. I want to upgrade these blocks right here up to cobblestone. And I want to start this by picking up the forge and placing it down in the garage. Oh, there's a thing here. Oh, there is a small issue that I've noticed. We can go out of here. We can't actually go in here. I have to crouch to go in here, so I need to rethink this door. Then we can let this do up, and we can turn our attention back into the kitchen area because I want to try and do something else. I've gotten feathers quite a few times out of these now. We've got a bunch of feathers. I think I've put them away. But we are getting feathers a lot more than we are getting eggs, so we might have to look at what else we can do with the ingredients that we've got. Now, I do want some clay soil, and I'm not even sure where we're going to get that from. I don't know where I want to tear up. I don't want to tear any more up here. And I certainly don't want to ruin our back garden, so I might just go out into the wilderness somewhere and just dig a bunch up. For that, I would like an iron shovel, which I think is going to require us to have the ability to make 5 duct tape. Yeah, the forged iron, I can get that. The rest of this is no problem. I don't have the water to make the duct tape yet. At least I don't think I do. I'm pretty sure that... oh, actually, I do. I have 17 here. Oh, that's great. Did I grab that? Yes, I did. And then we'll just go and make up 17... glue. I actually have 4 glue here. Now I have everything, and I just want to see, do I have the grave digger mod? I don't have it unlocked. Do we have it on our scrap shovel? Where are they? So I put it away here, and no, we don't. I do actually have one here, which is great. I had one in the chest, so that's nice. That's nice. Now we've got the shovel. We can go ahead and modify that. Throw on the grave digger mod. That'll make us getting clay soil a little bit easier. But that's step 1. The next step is I want to do a little bit of work in the kitchen, which means we need this stove right here. And I don't know if I have 50 electrical parts now I'm looking at this. I thought I had everything else, but I don't think I have the 50 electrical parts. I don't. I only have 27. Which is going to be a problem. So given that I need some electrical parts and some mechanical parts, I'm going to go and jump on my bike, which for some reason is like showing up all the way over here. Did I really leave it over here? Like, that's definitely my bike. It's got some stuff in it. I have no idea why it's over there. Maybe when I was harvesting the mechanical parts last night, I left it there. Oh, I got a reward completion. That's nice. I think, what's the sniper volume? High power, 7.62 rounds. Not really. The knife guy, the southern farming. I think we're going down the blade route. We do the knife guys. As for the mission, I'm going to do a tier 2 fetch at the goldsmith's residence. Residents typically have a lot of electrical appliances. We need electrical parts. I could just break down a bunch while I'm there. And also they have kitchens, so food. Food's a good thing. Although this time, I'm definitely not forgetting my traps. Day 5. This has been recently looted. Well, this place looks familiar, doesn't it? Looks like we're across the road from it. Actually, no, this might not be the one. No, I don't think this is the passing gas we've been to a few times. Is it? No, because I don't think we went in there, did we? No. No, we're going in here, though. We're going in the residence for sure. Keep the bike outside, make sure I'm all ready. Reload the gun, and hit the quest. Here we go. The garage door opening. And we'll turn off my light. Just peek in this back room over here where there's a couple of boxes. Yeah, it looks like we're all clear here. Right, we can sneak over trash. There's a janitor there. That's one shot, he's dead. What about in the closet? No, nobody in the closet. Okay, somebody's awake. Is he awake? No, I've just located him. Okay, he's dead too. That's 2 down. What about if we go up the stairs? Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody. What about the closet? No, that just looks like a way down. Given how much the house is already currently cleared, I'm going to do a little bit of looting. We didn't read those 2 knife magazines that we got off wrecked, I've just noticed. What about the boxes that they were storing back here? Vehicle adventure. We got a melee master. Oh, we got another wrench too. Oh, this one's significantly better. What about the working stiffs toolbox? Yeah, survey says another handyland. We got some junk here. That gave us just some bunch of plastic figurines, really. We've gone ahead and used those. Repair kit rather, which is great to have. Right, the telly can go. That's another electrical part. Same with this end table lamp. Righty, I do not trust the floor here. We've creeped in the kitchen, so we know the kitchen is safe, and I need food, so I am going to have a little look in the kitchen first. Just a home cooking weekly up in the cupboard. Nothing really what we want. Yeah, we're not finding much food here. Okay, I've just had a thought. What if there's somebody? There is, look. One more in his noggin should do it. Okay, he's going to come out to us. It's fine. I'm glad he did that. Now we know where the floor collapses. Thank you very much for that. I do appreciate that. That's what I was concerned about. Okay, utility worker. You're unlikely to have food on you, but I will take the forge ahead bug. That takes us up to 31. I'm just going to munch on this cornmeal. It's probably not that good for us, but any top up right now is welcome. Right, so yeah, it looks like we go down there into a pit of stuff I don't want to go down into. Right, there's one chap down there. I don't think I was crouched. I think that's why he saw me. Steve, do you happen to have any food on you by chance, my friend? You're not my friend. You didn't have food on you. I am deeply offended. Your friendship offends me. Okay, there's a wooden chest down here. I'm kind of glad we came down here. What is inside this wooden chest? You don't see this very often. Nothing. Oh, this is stone. There's a box over there. I don't think that's worth going into the water for. I don't know what's down in that water. Just a piece of rubbish. I'm not risking that. We will ascend through the stairs. It does seem, since we've turned our helmet flashlight mod off, that we are not alerting them anywhere near as much as we were before. Really? Okay, we'll try that again. She had to wake everybody up, didn't she? She just couldn't be quiet about it. She couldn't die quietly. No. Oh, there's a freaking lumberjack here. Right, we should be able to put him down in one more hit. Quickly search him. Oh, wood splitter mod. That's actually a nice one to get. We've already got it, haven't we? And you actually had food on you. Oh, I love you. I mean, it's not a lot of food, but it'll do. It'll do while our eggs and bacon make up. So, you know, I mean, it's 15 food. I suppose I could eat some more cornmeal. What's the repair of the bow? Something. It was something or other, okay? Right, seems someone broke out of there. Oh, I'm waking somebody else up. Looks like it's just the one. I swear, sometimes when they tag you, it sounds like you're getting tagged from behind. I'm guessing you were hiding in the closet back here. That looks like that goes up. Is anybody in this room? I don't see nobody. I mean, there's the janitor, of course. Oh, yeah, I see him now. He's back there. We'll let him come to us. I don't want to waste the arrows. I did make up some more. Well, I say I made up some more. I made up the tips. I've got to actually craft the iron arrows themselves. Righty, we got an alchemist's book there. We got a spoon, which had a silver nugget in it. And I actually need a diamond. I need some raw diamonds. There was this bookcase in the bedroom, though, that we didn't look into, which just got electrical traps. I am deeply offended. I wanted something a bit better than that. So before we go upstairs, I want to check out this room here. This was kind of hidden back here. All right, this is exactly where the satchel is. I'm glad to check this out because I wasn't paying attention to the satchel. It looks like there's something back there. Is that maybe like a hidden stash of something? Let's have a little peek in here. Yes, we got a sealed shipping crate back here. Nice. Hidden stash. We got a biker helmet with a couple of sewing kits and something that I already had. So, yeah, I appreciate that. Could have gave me a book that I didn't have. Right, since we've got no natural healing, I'm going to pop this first aid bandage before we go up here. Because you just know that there's guys up here. Okay, there's one, the businessman. Right, that's one taken out. Utility worker. That's two down. Yeah, and there's a party girl back there. Can I hit her without hitting the table? She didn't even hear that whiz past her ear. Oh, check that out. Stealth B key. Forge ahead and a handy land. Thank you very much for that, utility worker. I do appreciate that. Okay, I'm guessing we'll start with the Shamway foods. Please give me some food. I could do with some. Large beef rations is great. Sugar Messiah. Nothing really useful in there apart from one magazine. And no med supplies. Any ammo for our gun? No, we did get shotgun ammo. Not using a shotgun. What about in here? We got first aid. We got the Great Heights Volume 4. Do 20% more damage to land claimed property. Yeah, and we got the Assassin's Boots. Level 2. Like, we might as well wear those because we're currently wearing level 1. We got 2 armor parts and we did get some 7.6. We also got the strength mod as well. That could actually be very, very useful for us. Now, the good news is I am leaving that property with over 50 electrical parts. So we are perfectly able to make some raw bacon. Well, not raw bacon, but cooked bacon up when we get home. Bacon. So what is the thanks for my hard work? I'll take a can of stock. I need a little bit of food now. But that's it, I'm afraid. We are like 2 jobs away from the next tier. And I'll be honest, with our current setup, we are just barely scraping by. We definitely need to make sure we get our food produced, our water produced before we even think about level 3. Back home, we've got everything that we need to craft up the stove. So we'll let that craft up. Cool. It's done. We can put that there. And what does it take to make the sort of bacon that I want to make? Like cooked bacon, it just requires a pan. How do I go about a pan? So I craft one in the forge, but of course that requires an anvil, which requires 1,250 iron. Yeah, I'm going to need to go and get some iron, aren't I now? Righty, we've got that smelting up. And I think the next thing I want to do is go and get myself some more dirt. Some more clay soil, should I say. Well, I'm coming back home with 6,500 clay soil, and that's exactly what I need. Because I have just enough now to make up 15 farm plots, along with another 5,000 cobblestone rock. So they're crafting up. I want to quickly check on our progress towards the anvil. We're not quite there yet. We're closing in. So while that does, I'm thinking of doing a little bit of work on the garage here. And obviously not there. Yeah, it'd be there, wouldn't it? Yeah. I'm thinking like we have some of these windows that go like this, like pointy windows, just up here. We could even go with one up there like that, and I like this. I think I need to put the spikes on. Did I forget the spikes? I think I just forgot the spikes on the end bit. And around here, we'll probably have something leaning up against it. I don't want too many windows because it's supposed to feel like a garage. But I am a little bit concerned with over here because we don't have much going on over here. So I think maybe we do something over here. And yes, you guessed it. We've got another window. I want to see how this looks from the outside. Yes, I quite like that. That looks good. Now, the only problem with this is it's not upgraded, so I want to get it at least upgraded to wood, but let's check on that anvil status one more time. Is the anvil finished yet? Oh, we are very, very close. Yeah, look, we can craft that up. That's going to take 7 minutes, so I'm going to get this all woodened up. Things have gone from bad to worse. I just stepped outside and we've got a freaking wandering horde just passing by. There's no screamer. No, just a wandering horde. And I am worried about our hunger here, like... Oh, Jesus, there's a cop in this wandering horde, too. Look at it. He's back there. Okay, we'll grab the loot bag real quick. Hey, a couple of bow hunters, that's good. 6 down. We'll just... I'm hoping that maybe we can find a little bit of food here. I don't want them, like, wailing on my forge. Nope, no food among all that. Okay, they're not wailing on the forge, but I can't find that police officer. Just cash on that bloody nurse. They didn't go in my house, did they? Should I just be happy that the police officer is gone? Did he wander into the mine? Okay, so crawler out here, we can take care of him. But yeah, I think that cop may very well have wandered off. Looking back on this episode, there's 2 things that I want to talk about. The first one is I just want to say sorry. I am sorry that there has been no videos for like a week. Just real life kind of got in the way. But the second one is I edited the first part of Horde Night about a week ago, but I don't upload them until I've edited both. Well, I've edited the entire thing, so I just take all of the footage that I recorded for that one episode and I put it into my editing software and I edit it, and then I see how long it is, and it's like, well, if it's like an hour long or something, I'll break that down into 2 episodes as opposed to putting it up as one big long hour-long episode. And when I edited this one, there was like 2 hours worth of footage. I've got it down to about 55 minutes, so we're gonna have 2 episodes of it. And the thing that I noticed as I was editing through this footage is I felt a lot of deja vu, because it was Horde Night. We are going into Horde Night. And so the prequel, the bit before Horde Night, well, the amount of screamers that I have to deal with, the amount of wandering hordes, and I can't remember just how many of those appear in this first part and how many are in the second part. But I just know, like, since I started making this episode, like, the entire length of it, there was just always another horde just waiting off in the distance. Whether it was our screamers or Abyss's screamers, it just seemed like wherever we went, there was hordes wanting to munch our faces off, and I don't like my face being munched off. So it was an interesting and a fun episode, and I feel like, looking back on it now, I'm like, you know what? For Horde Night episode, for the first and second part of Horde Night, I couldn't have asked for a better setup. It was like, this was just a teaser for what is to come. And I will say this, if you're curious about whether you should stick around or not, you should, because Horde Night, well, all I'm gonna say is, ow!